step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Week 8 of the high school football season. We're continuing with our theme today on Rivalry Week. We've talked about Maryville, Savannah, Camdenton, and Lebanon. And now we go to Kickapoo High School, bring in head coach Nate Thomas. Kickapoo and Glendale, coach, and big game tonight. Tell us your thoughts.
We talk to our kids all the time about the next biggest game is the biggest game. So, in the back of their minds, I know they've always got this game circled every year. So it's finally here. They had a really good week of practice. So I'm excited to watch them play tonight and kind of cut it loose.
We just visited a little bit with Jeff Short, Camdenton. Of course, he's been a part of that rivalry for 5 decades. As a son, a coach, or a player, a coach, and now a father. Relatively new to this rivalry. But what does this Kickapoo Glendale mean to you?
Oh, it's big. Here in the city, I was a part of Nixa Ozark for a long time in high school, and this absolutely rivals it. It shuts down 2 parts of the city for sure, and it's just it's a great atmosphere for our young men to be able to play in. It's just a cool deal for them to be able to play in front of 3, 4, 5,000 people sometimes, and just it's everything that's good about high school sports for sure.
Coach, and over the past few years, you kind of struggled a little bit with this rivalry, but this year, you may have the best secondary that you've had as far as equipped to handle Glendale's passing game. Tell us a little bit about your secondary. Hasn't given up a touchdown all season.
They're pretty special, without a doubt, and I know Ben and Mike are going to have some things up their sleeves for sure. They always do. They're always very well prepared and have some things schemed up that we haven't seen before. So, but yeah, I'm really proud of our secondary all year, between Samias Pickett and MJ playing corner, and then Tyra Shirts and those guys have done a tremendous job in the back half of not giving up a big play, just keeping the offense, making them snap it over and over. And I think we've talked this before, that when you've got big number 40, Andrew Link breathing down your neck, and Peyton Blecka, our guys know in the back half that they're not going to have to cover for very long, just because those 2 guys do a fantastic job of rushing the passer and getting that guy off his spot. And it's kind of a perfect storm, so to speak.
You talk about that defensive front for you, and they've been playing well all year in your defensive backfield. What are you going to have to do on offense to kind of put yourself in the end zone? You guys played great defense all season long. But what do you have to do offensively to win tonight?
Well, I think we talked to our guys all week about being able to sustain drives. You look at some of our scoring drives. We kind of thrive on big plays without a doubt. But I think the big thing tonight is going to be able to sustain drives for 10, 12 plays in a row, and be able to keep our defense off the field and rested. Because when they're rested and they come rush the passer and not be winded, I think we're a much better football team happens. So just being able to protect football, sustain drives, and then when we get in the red zone, be able to give points for sure.
Later on tonight, when I get the scores, we get them up at scoreboardguy.net. What?
What?
Oh, hang on. I'm on the air. Coach, I'm sorry about that. I accidentally hit the wrong button on my phone.
Yep,
okay.
No worries.
My apologies. If Kickapoo's come out on top, what are you going to 1 or 2 stat that you're going to have to win tonight to win this game?
You look at missed tackles for sure on both sides. When the ball's out in space and like we've talked, Ben's job of getting his guys out in space and getting guys to miss tackles and just being able to break tackles on our side of the ball, not going down on first contact from our running backs. I think those two are huge, and then you just got to win the turnover takeaway battle. That's kind of a focus every week, whether we're playing or not. We want to take the ball away more than we give it up, and when we do that, our success rate on Friday night is very, very high.
And here we are in week 8. You got one more regular season game, and right now you're currently sitting in that 4 spot in your district, which would mean that you would host a game. Talk about the importance of not only beating Glendale, the rivalry game, but also maintaining that home field advantage that you would have in a district contest.
It's huge, without a doubt. You don't want to look ahead, but our seniors understand where we sit in the district standings. We've discussed that of getting them their fifth game. They've got a brand new set of gold jerseys that came in late that they weren't able to wear during the regular season, and I think they would love to break those out week 10 in that first round of the playoffs right here in at Kickapoo here in their home stadium, and get that one more home game and not have to hit the road week 10. Without a doubt, that would be awesome. Would be a huge advantage for us.
Hey, you bet. And Coach Thomas, I greatly appreciate your time here on High School Game Day. Good luck tonight, and go out and get a win, and we'll visit with you on the scoreboard show.
Sounds good, guy. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. Nate Thomas,
All
head
right.
football coach at Kickapoo. We'll be back after these.